Welcome, sacred souls, to Beautiful Chaos Tarot. I am Elle the Intuitive. I will be your psychic consultant for this session. This is for all star signs, so if you found me here today, chances are Spirit has a message for you. Do keep in mind that these are generalized readings and that not all information channeled may be applicable to every situation, so keep what resonates and leave what does not. Alright, so to start off, you have Paraceli Bluestone. This card signifies, this stone in particular signifies that you have a very strong-rooted core. God gifted you with that. It's time to use it. It's time to utilize your willpower and begin manifesting the things in your life that you desire. I feel right now that there's something that you've been working towards. You're being asked to show gratitude for what you are asking for. Act as though it's already happened. Live in the end. Now, the reason that you're being called to act in gratitude through your manifestations is because you have a destiny. You have a very powerful destiny, and you are very much meant to realize these manifestations, to draw these into fruition. I feel and sense that you are very you have a high EQ. So I feel that you are very sensitive, you are very emotionally aware, and I feel that part of your purpose is to find passion and love in your life. The dolphin could be of significance to you. See, your sensitivity is actually a gift. I know that it's kind of like a double-edged sword, that it can be very painful at times, but in the world that we live in, narcissism and low vibration is abound. Society does not act in an emotionally healthy manner. Part of your purpose is to be a guiding light. All right, moving on. Now, your manifestations could be coming into the physical realm sometime in spring. I feel you've been working hard, toiling away at something that matters to you. You're going to be having a rebirth. You're going to be, first of all, I'm going to say that children could be important to you, or a pregnancy might be imminent. Also, you're being asked to be assertive about your manifestations. Decide now what it is that you really want, and course correct is needed. And the reason that you're being asked to decide these things is because your desires are within reach, and you need to know that essentially what you are working towards is going to blossom in the most beautiful and magnificent way. So just be sure what it is that you're working towards. Know your whys. I sense that there's something you're mourning. You've lost something very important to you. But through those leaves falling and appearing dead, they will be the fodder for new growth. So there may be a time in your life that you can never go back to. But it's time to build on that, build on those dreams. Like, you might not be able to return to it, but you can build something beautiful and new. This is the number 8, and 8 signifies spiritualism and materialism. So it's kind of like the yin and the yang, like balancing those things out. Now, this is what I thought was special. You have 23 and 32. So it's a mirroring number. I don't know if you can see that. It's a mirroring number. I feel this could be a twin flame reading. You're being told that even though you have something in your life that is no longer alive, something that you are agonizing over, don't forget that it's time to also live your life, that there is beauty in death. Because energy can never be destroyed. It only transitions. So what you're being called to do is to follow your heart. Follow your heart and keep those manifestations going, because like I've said in previous readings, it's okay to be in pain. It's okay to acknowledge that suffering. Just also know when it's time to move on from that. Someone new could be coming into your life. Someone from the past could be resurfacing. And you're going to find that those feelings are going to be stirred again. Something that you had long thought dead will be resurfacing. But it's going to be in a different way. It's going to have transitioned. It's going to have morphed, much like a butterfly. These feelings are real and worth exploring. Even if you thought that you would never talk to this person again, maybe it's not the same person you're talking to. Maybe this person has grown outside of their immaturity and their petty ways. I feel that they're going to want to take a retreat with you. They're going to want to take you out somewhere or have a nice weekend getaway. And I feel that during this time period, you're going to find out that they want to deepen the depth of the connection that you're experiencing. It could be moving in together. It could be giving it another shot. It could be engagement. All right. You're also being told with the immutable moon that nothing is yet set in stone. You have the capability of course correcting now. So when you're being told to be assertive and that your desires are within reach, you're being told that because now is the time to make those decisions to alter things, because things are not yet set in stone. Energy is fluid and it is moving. It's fluxing, it's flowing. You're also being told to bring love into the situation. I feel this is important for those of you that have had a connection with this person in the past, where these romantic feelings are resurfacing. Try to act in love regardless of what is happening. Don't necessarily let them off the hook if they've done something to hurt you, but just know that sometimes things need a second chance. Sometimes things have to die in order for things to bloom anew. It's time for you to tap into your heart space. I would recommend doing heart chakra meditations. And also take time to breathe. Now this is important. When you're doing manifestations, that downtime is just as important as the space you occupy with active thought, with active intention. And then also, with as hard as you've been working, a retreat might be necessary for you. A retreat, just time for yourself. All right, we're going to jump into messages that your person would like to give to you. I am so attracted to you. I feel that this might be something they haven't said to you recently, if at all. And they think it's a bit of a secret. It isn't necessarily. I feel that you have an inkling. I look everywhere for you. This has those twin flame vibes. In a twin flame experience, it's very common during a separation for both parties to be completely obsessed with the other party. To look for them in every single person you meet, to compare them to every single person that comes across your path. You came closer than anyone. They want you to know that it wasn't your fault, that they were dealing with trauma from their past. You opened their heart, you cracked open their ice cavern. You entered when nobody else was ever capable of doing so, and they actually want to thank you for that. They didn't know what love was until they met you. I wish I could take back my words. I feel that they were triggered, and that they might not have been very kind to you. I feel that this is a source of regret for them. It was my fault, but I blamed you. See, it's not our responsibility to take on other people's triggers, to own responsibility for other people's, not necessarily shortcomings, but whatever it is that they're dealing with. And instead of looking at it as something that could help them grow, they looked at it as though they needed to get away from it, to push it away, to make space. And anger is a very good way of making space. I'm starting to understand our connection. I feel that they're getting signs everywhere. They're seeing angel numbers. Everything reminds them of you. They can't help it. They think of you all the time. Now we're going to get into my handwritten oracle. I will wait for you. I feel that they thought that they could do without you. They thought that they could have a life without you, a life that they thought you were the problem. They're seeing now that's not the case. You being gone is ripping them apart from the inside out. They are tearing themselves apart. My masks are coming off. Authenticity. I feel that they're going through some sort of spiritual awakening, and through this process, they're experiencing an ego death. They're finding that the things they used to resonate with, they no longer do, and they're finding that it's harder and harder to be inauthentic, to be disingenuine. I pretended not to love you, but I did and still do. They feel like they cheated themselves. They feel like they had the opportunity to tell you how they felt and they didn't take it. And because of that, you cut them off. I feel that the way they express themselves, the words that they use, the things they said to you, caused you so much pain and suffering. It created more distance between you than what they had intended. They didn't expect you to react the way you did. They didn't expect you to be done. I may look like I don't care, however, looks are deceiving. I care deeply. I feel like this is very true. I feel that they've let on that you don't matter to them, but they can't stand that feeling of vulnerability. Their trauma dictates to them that if they're vulnerable, they're weak. They feel weak for you. I know you are the one for me. See, they're starting to open up to this connection. They're starting to understand your connection now. They're starting to see the importance of you two being together. Like, I feel like they're definitely the more unawakened twin, but they're starting to grasp that you matter. And you matter more than just getting the day-to-day stuff done. You matter more than just the company that you provide for them. Once burned, twice shy. Now, I feel like this pertains to both of you. One of the things I noticed when I was shuffling the deck was that there's a stalemate between the two of you. And it's like you're butting heads and you're both being very stubborn. You don't want to reach out, they don't want to reach out. Because you're both afraid of getting hurt. This situation, this incident that happened between the two of you caused a lot of damage. It breaks my heart to think of you, but you are on my mind all the time. See, this is what I mean. Like, they can't stop thinking about you. You're constantly on their mind. They're constantly comparing people to you. Everything they do, like they feel like they're going crazy because they cannot get you out of their headspace. We will be together soon. See, I feel that they're making plans and they're working towards an end goal of reuniting. I need time. I feel they know that time is ticking and that it's not on their side. They also don't feel that it's fair for them to ask you to wait or to give them that time, but I feel like they're terrified to reach out to you and they have to build themselves up. I feel regret. I feel that they destroyed the connection between the two of you. And in doing so, well, they didn't expect to have to return back. They didn't expect that they would ever close the gap between the two of you. They just wanted you gone. They didn't realize that you would matter more to them than anybody else in their life. They stalk you on social media. They keep an eye on you in whatever way they can. I feel like they may have called you recently from an unknown number. I just had to hear your voice. I don't know that they actually said anything, but I believe they called you. I've never felt this way before. Please be patient with me. I feel like this is going to align in divine and right timing. I feel like they're not quite ready. They haven't built themselves up enough in their head. Their confidence has taken a major turn for the worse. I want another chance to see you. Even if you're never together again, they just want to see your face. They don't know that they can hope for anything else. I am so grateful for how patient you are with me. They really are. They know that you've had to exercise a great deal of patience in this situation, and they know that it's been very hard for you. It's been hard for them too. All right, we're going to get these oracle cards off the board, and we're going to jump into tarot. All right, what deck first? All right. So I've already pre-shuffled. So okay, wow. Already. Okay. So they're resisting enlightenment right now. They are trying to manifest you. I really feel that they have all the tools they need to do this. It's just about getting out of their own way. They're trying to release being defensive. I feel that they're lacking stability right now. And they know that stability is actually very important to you. They want to bring you an offer, like a tangible offer. They're working towards solidifying an offer in the physical, an offer to you. I see a lot of like a negative mindset. Like they've been in their emotions a lot, and I feel like they're going to be traveling towards you, like either physically or energetically, and they have an emotional offer for you, but they haven't yet brought it up. Like it's not as solidified as they would like it to be, because honestly they're kind of afraid to make this a more tangible offer, because they're terrified that you're going to walk away from them. They also recognize they have to leave something else in the past in order to bring this new offer to you. They recognize in the past that your relationship was not equal. There was no reciprocity. And I do feel that they're in love with you, but they don't think that you love them anymore. They don't think that you have any feelings for them anymore. They're afraid that you're not going to want to nurture this situation. They look at you as a very loving individual. They're feeling kind of defeated right now. They're wanting to be honest with you about something that in the past they had determined that they wouldn't even bring up. But now they're seeing that if they don't bring this up, there may never be a second chance with you. They're coveting your energy. They're holding on to you. They're holding on very tight. I also feel that they could be having some sort of money trouble right now. Yeah, they're going to be traveling towards you. Expect quick communication. They look at you as being, wow, guys, okay. There is no way that this isn't a twin flame reading. You have a matched pair. They showed up side by side. They literally want to make a family with you. They want to deepen the connection between the two of you. I really do feel pregnancy. If you're not wanting to be pregnant, keep that in mind, that things are fertile right now. They're very virile. And they're wanting to be a better man for you, or woman. But expect quick communication. Okay, we're going to transition to an... Actually, I feel like there's a couple more messages in this deck. They feel that your connection was fated. Expect the cycles to shift. If you're in separation now, expect change. Expect change in that. They're going to be messaging you. They're going to be reaching out. That was confirmation from Spirit. Okay, so they want to have a happy home life with you, but they're also dealing with a lot of trauma from their past. They might have grown up in a single parent family, or with a parent that was dated around a lot, so they never had a sense of stability with two loving adults. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, they are. They no longer wish to be in this sense of regret. They don't want to hold on to the pain of the past anymore. Whatever you two went through, they don't want that to keep resurfacing. Like, they're running over and over and over in their minds the way that they treated you, the things that happened in the recent past, or not so distant past. They're tired of thinking about it. They're tired of inaction. They're tired of constantly dwelling over things that they can't change. I feel like there's something they have to change in their life, but they're resisting it. It's almost like they have to let go of something in order to move towards you, but they're afraid that if they move towards you and it doesn't work out, that they won't have anywhere to go, which isn't really how this works. They're also, they're very passionate towards you. Like, they find you incredibly attractive, but they feel like their looks may be fading, or they could have been someone that was very attractive when they were younger, and as they're getting older, they're finding that they don't really have that pizzazz anymore. But they want to find fulfillment with you. They're hoping that you still find them to be appealing. They're hoping that your heart hasn't hardened to them. They recognize that you have done a lot of work on yourself, and they're watching you blossom and grow. They're watching you be independent and self-assured. They're afraid that you don't view them as a soulmate anymore. Okay. Too many spirit. I was told to take them. Okay. So they want to move to calmer waters with you. We actually have the Magician that popped up again. So when cards start to align, this is a significant relationship for you. Like when they're coming out on the board twice. Let's see. They're definitely manifesting you. They've been working very hard at manifesting you. Like, they're also tired of being in this place where they're mourning and taking time to hermit. They had a strike of clarity. Like, they know what you mean to them now. And with the Page of Pentacles, I feel that this is like an offer that they're working on bringing to the Ten of Pentacles. So it's not necessarily quite in the physical realm yet. It's manifesting. It's actively coming into fruition. I feel that this card, this is for the both of you. So you both felt stabbed in the back by one another. But the important thing is that now you're both healing from that. There's hope in this situation. There's hope for renewal. I do feel they want to bring a love offering to you, but they're afraid of rejection. And them holding on to this fear is literally such a burden to them. They feel like you're so attractive, you wouldn't even notice them anymore. Like, they watched you glow up. Like, do a straight glow up. They've had secrets, and they have a lot of fears. This is a very intuitive card. They feel like there's a lot that you know that they don't know if you know it. So they feel like you've come about information in a very intuitive way. Once again, we have two cards that are popping up together. Okay. They really do hold on to you. They covet you. They're wanting to bring you a gift, but they feel like it's not going to be enough. Like, they feel like they couldn't give you enough to make amends for what they've done. They just want to kind of like extend an olive branch. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see, where was that? Maybe it was over here. Queen of Pentacles upright and in reverse. So I feel there are two minds here. Like, they go back and forth between feeling that you're going to want to nurture this situation and feeling you're not going to want to add like any more of your energy to what is going on. I feel like they literally torture themselves thinking about what could have been done right, what could have been done different. They really regret having put you in competition. Like, they really regret that. They don't want to fight with you anymore. Okay, moving on to another deck. I feel like they really want to talk to you. They feel that this is a major commitment. This is the 1111 card, the Twin Flame card. I want you to know that you can expect that they're going to take action steps towards you, that they're going to speak to you, that they're going to bring forth communication. I feel like it's going to be pertaining to love. They're wanting to remove themselves from all this like pained energy. Like, they kind of got themselves caught in their head. Like, they're feeling a lot of anxiety and they're just done with it. Like, they're feeling a lot of restriction. They want to move to a higher level of commitment with you. And it's like they talk themselves out of talking to you, of bringing things forth to you. They will be returning to you, though. Man, a bunch of these cards are just popping up again and again. Let's see. So we've got Three of Wands twice. And then we've got the Hanged Man in reverse twice. Let's see if I can find it. I don't even remember where it's at on the board, to be honest with you. I think it was this pile. Actually, the Hangman's upright, sorry. So, I feel that they're going through something that will actually, like, in the recent past, they have been resisting growth. But I do feel that enlightenment is coming, whether they want to avoid it or not. And then we've also got the Page of Wands again. So, I mean, that just tells me that they find you, like, you make a handsome couple. Like, you both look very good together. There are too many cards on this board for me to keep everything straight. Okay. Yeah, they're wanting to come out of hermit mode. They're wanting to open up to you and to bring things to the forefront. They want you to know how they feel. So if you're feeling called to, if you're feeling drawn to, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love engaging with you guys. Your presence here is invaluable. Infinite blessings, love and light. Till next time.